Alpha 1, what is happening? Alpha 1.
G'day guys, we're going to do this a little different. We're going to start looking at Leviathan, we'll look at this end clip, and then we'll discuss the mission and some of the comments that were made. These are only my opinions on these comments and what AW is, but let's have a look. And to the end plate, all of my original traditional end plates have disappeared from my missions on the 20th. No idea why. Let's look at the Terminator. He came in, he worked a little bit, he tried on the airfield, he died, never respawned. The Thunderbolt 2, he came in and did a blinder of a mission, fully committed, fully supportive, and hung around right to the very end. So he was a real good asset. The T-14 did heaps of spotting, heaps of damage early on, but when it came to the crunch and he died, he again never respawned. Now, I won't speak ill of a fellow battalion member. You'll see what goes on in the actual mission, and you'll make your own decision.
Alright, Blood Company. We're guarding the Aurora satellite.
Bit of a roadblock here.
The weather may get a little rough, but other than that, it shouldn't be too big of a... Hold a second. I'm picking up a lot of signatures headed our way. They're definitely not friendly. I can't get a lock on them from up here. Blood Company engaged. Enemies must be stopped at all costs.
I thought about going around to the right, then I went to the left. The seaward side is a little bit tricky, and you have to be aware that they spawn on the seaward side. That's why I keep looking over left and right. Well, left anyhow for seaward. Doesn't change a hell of a lot because I'm still aware of my targets to the front, and now you can see the Terminator up the top of the airfield. The lieutenants have been spawned, or the top airfield ones have been spawned. He's trying to deal with those. I don't know why that shot missed, but anyhow. I don't know. Here we go, seaward side. My intent is to head for the secondary because I think the Thunderbolt was going up the hill. Terminator's done really quite well at the moment.
Identified.
The Thunderbolt's shooting at these guys. I had one on the move. Pretty stupid. The accuracy on the move is abysmal. Unless you're an AI, that is, but anyhow. As I said, I was going for the secondary. The next one is up. This is one of my bones of contention with this particular mission. The placement of the next objective. That radio control tower, you have to cross the whole of the map. And that lieutenant being on the airfield is going to grab everyone's attention, and then we're going to stop for that. We've got 2 on it already, and they're capping it quite quickly. Everyone's focus should be on that. But they're all going to stop to shoot at this Lieutenant McCarver, including myself. So I have a shot at myself here because this was a stupid decision. I should have kept going. Thunderbolt's going to go to the right. That's not a very good move, especially for a fastie. It's got way too far to go. There's 3 on it now. We have no chance of capping it. Oh, sorry, we have no chance of stopping it. But we will have to fight these guys down here, or so I thought. So we've lost one. Should have spotted up a bunch, but I haven't. So they've all gone. I know I'm going to have to fight some. But there's only one, a McCarver. He wasn't the only one here. There were 3 and potentially 4 on there. Anyhow, they're shooting at, so they must have left and gone straight up to the satellite. So they're shooting at it. I'm And that's, you see how they spawn straight up there? Well, they just insta-spawn on top of the satellite. But those people went up there and they never spotted them up. And our Terminator mate, he's gone, but he hasn't come back. We've got 3 T-15s on that new control tower. I'm still trying to stop these guys. There's been some comments about having relations with AW. And rough ones at that. There we go. Okay, well he's died. Okay. Now that's the most disappointing comment I've ever seen. I want the 15 to be trying to shoot at the, yeah, well, we're 2 down now. Shoot at the cap. This is where he does most of his really good work with T-15. And that is the most ridiculous comment. How do they know that you've had too many wins? What if the rest of us haven't had any wins? Why would they just single you out? There's no algorithm for that. That makes no sense. There's 5 members on a team. Oop, we're into trouble, so we're going to work at 15. 5 members on a friggin' team, not just you. And how do you know that every other member on the team has had a shitload of wins and you've all now been targeted because you've had too many wins? That is the dumbest comment ever. So you're going to keep working it down. And T-15 missiles, well of course they're going to pen you. You'll see that shortly. They're friggin' potent. What I disagree with is the AI accuracy. They'll lock onto a weak point while they're moving fast, for example at Bradley. Fire a missile and it'll guide and track into your turret ring whilst he's travelling flat out and jumping over shit. Their accuracy and tracking, because it's guided, and they do pick weak spots. You can see their gun adjusting. You can see them tracking and guiding around rocks with their friggin' missiles. Especially when they're moving. You can see them curve into you. I've shown heaps of videos on that. So again, T-14 missiles will have a look up the top of the hill. I don't know how many people have actually faced T-15 missiles. How would they know that they wouldn't pen something? So we're going to come up over the top here. We've got 2 15s up here. There we go, there's one. So my APS, and there's the second one straight into my lower plate. And here's another one into the lower plate. Again, because my plate's sticking up in the friggin' air like an inviting target. It's an easy one to lock onto, that's not a hard one. Now there's a fold in the ground here, but my nose is sticking up above that. It would be easy to see. One for him, and boom. So I'm going to key. I think that's marvellous. 4 hits auto pen. You've just seen me take more than 4, and all of them have penned to my lower plate. It's a T-15. And because he was probably on the top of the hill like me, and they were looking up into his lower plate, all 4 missiles probably went in. There's another one gone. I just don't get why people are that. Anyhow, I need to get forward over this rise. I'm going to push to the road now, and my nose will drop down. Come on. Yeah, I know, everyone's sick of supposing bullshit now. He's shooting at my upper plate now. My APS worked, and he can't pen my upper plate. Not as easily anyhow, because the incidence angle on it is so much more significant. Plus I'm also directly behind that major girder work on the satellite preparation bay. There we go, I rolled up too far, got the hit. The M8's working hard, he's trying to stay alive, he's backing me up. Oh, there's another one. And I've just noticed it's from my right, so I'm going to respawn anyhow, because I don't want to leave the M8 by himself. I'm going to honour the 15. Ooh. Oh, and he died, bugger. Oh well. The worst part is here, we're not immune, so we aren't invulnerable when we've respawned, and they've respawned us right in the midst of the enemy. Now there's a second 15. We're both in a massive amount of trouble. Now I'm tracked. I want the M8 to get out. He can't though. I'm going to work this one down. Hopefully get him before he shoots the other bloke, because I've got his attention. No. 8 shot this guy, so he's got his attention. There we go. Shooting at him. Try and get his attention. No, too late. So now I'm alone. Now I'm being missiled, and it's right on the point of my tank, so there's no auto pen from the magic T-14 missiles. Right. So these oil tanks in front of me, they will block the missiles, but I only have a narrow field of view underneath these oil tanks. So now it's about mitigation and destruction of enemy. Note the pillow that was down to the south, so you'll see him very, very soon. So yeah, I can't seem to get all my shots through under these friggin' little gap that's under the oil tanks. Get the odd one or two in. I'm taking my time to aim, but these guys are jerking around all the time, which you know I do. Because it's a replay, I was looking around because I know what's coming. And I've got heaps of ammo. That's not a problem. And I've got a replay key for ammo. I could use some more help though. But while they can see me, they won't shoot at the satellite. So that stops them. If I was to disappear around to the right and be totally out of view, they'd start shooting the satellite to get me to come back up. And I missed him. See, this is the problem I'm having. There we go. Now I should have gone now. And you'll notice very shortly I will think about going. I was thinking about it, then I've got a shot, so it grabs my attention. I think I'll have another shot. Now he's backing off the hill. He's going to disappear back off that road, back down the hill. Now I should go. I'm wondering what the hell's going on. Then I think, yep, okay, I'm off. And he popped back up again. So that grabbed my attention and I dropped back because I didn't want to take a shot. I know it's coming up shortly. We've just got a little under a minute to go. Well, a little over a minute to go. It's looking good. If only I'd have moved, but I didn't. There he's gone. I should have gone now. Shoulda. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, and there it is. I've got a 15 behind me. Now I should have just busted the gut and gone forward. I didn't. Now I'm going to move up to try and use the rock to cover my side, and then I've got a shot from the airfield. So now I've got one to my front, one to my rear. I've taken a missile, which I didn't need to do. The pillow's missing me because of that berm. The shot's on him. I should go. I get into the blind mode and I decide to chase the red dots into the gap because I thought I'd be safe. Yes, I'm looking over my rear because in a couple of seconds there's going to be a ba-ding. 1, 2, E. Ouch. 4. Oh, I messed up. He didn't fire 5 and 6. One behind me now. Pincer movement. And there we go. And dead. So I should have gone. And that was my fault. I should have popped smoke left there. Shouldn't have chased him into the gap. I just got this rush of blood to the head, which is common. Red dots. Thought I could manage it. That mission was winnable. AI could have been beaten on that mission. But that's my fault. Anyhow, thanks for the watch, folks. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Happy to hear your opinions. Catch you on the next one. Cheers.